Good morning, everybody. Are you excited about this amazing aloe paper? It's just another way that Forever is really trying to bring that science forward and really help support your business. Help you feel confident talking about the benefits of aloe. But you might be wondering how you can use this in your business. How can you use all of this powerful information every day as you're talking to your customers? And I'd like to spend just a few minutes talking you through some of the key features and how you can really transform them in the day-to-day of your business. As you download this paper, and as Gary and Dr. Hayes mentioned, it's available right now. You can go to the Sage Medical Journal, search aloe vera, and you'll find it. It pops up right at the top. And it really covers kind of three key topics. I think that's the easiest way to talk about it. The biology of aloe, which I'll explain what that means in just a minute, but what makes up the aloe vera leaf. A better way to process. You heard Dr. Hayes talk about the way that Forever processes aloe. There are really two key ways that aloe is processed. How do they differ? Why is one preferred? And the final part is supporting research. What studies have been done on aloe and all of those powerful compounds that are found in it? And how can you use those, again, in talking about your business? So let's look briefly at the first one, the biology of aloe vera. This section of the paper really talks about acemannan, which is a carbohydrate that makes up about 80% of the aloe vera leaf. And those of you who are familiar with our IASC certification know that Forever has more than 2 times the acemannan required to register products with the IASC. So this is something that we're very proud of. Our aloe is very high in this compound, which is really believed to be the reason that aloe is so powerful, has so many amazing benefits. But there's also other active compounds in aloe. You heard Dr. Hayes say there's between 80 and 100 that are still being discovered, identified, researched. Those include vitamins, minerals, enzymes, sugars, and there's so much promising research to be done on these materials to learn more about the benefits of aloe. Now, how can you use this every day in your business? Understand what makes up aloe. When people ask you, why is aloe good for me? Why should I take aloe? You can speak to these different compounds that make it so powerful. The next part of the paper speaks to the different ways to process. There are 2 main ways that aloe vera is processed for commercial use in this day and age. Whole leaf grinding and hand filleting. I don't have to explain to you what those mean. They're very self-explanatory. In whole leaf grinding, the entire leaf is ground before being filtered to remove anything that might have been in the rind that was harmful. The problem is that sometimes all of those beneficial compounds get filtered out too, making whole leaf aloe sometimes less potent and providing less benefit to people that are consuming it. The second manner that aloe can be processed in is hand filleting. Of course, you know at Forever, this is exactly how we process our aloe. We strip off the outer rind, rinse it to remove any of the latex, and then process the inner leaf gel within 6 hours. The paper clearly identifies that this is the preferred method for aloe that is powerful, efficacious, and quality for consumption. It also mentions that the speed in which aloe is harvested and moved into this manufacturing process helps to speak to the potency and quality as well. Well, we can all feel very proud that our aloe is harvested, hand filleted, and processed within 6 hours of being removed from the leaf. You heard Dr. Hayes talk about other companies and that they don't own the aloe supply. They have no way of controlling that process the way that we do. This is a great point for you to be able to speak to your customers about the way that Forever is vertically integrated. We own the land that the aloe is grown in. the people that harvest it are part of the Forever family. And they do it with a passion and a quality that you can be proud of and that your customers can get the best benefit of every single day. Now, the third part of this paper is one that we need to be a little bit thoughtful of, and it talks about all of the key benefits, all of the research, some of the studies that have been done already on the benefits of aloe. There's 8 studies that are talked about in this paper that cover the benefits to the skin, wound healing, digestive health, cardiovascular health, even talking about blood sugar and some of the opportunities there to see some real benefits for aloe in treating things that we have yet to discover. Again, and you heard Gary and Dr. Hayes reference this, it's important to remember that this paper is not about Forever's aloe. You can't take something that's in there and say, so if you drink aloe, it's going to do this for you. We still have to follow all of our regulations and make sure that we're being honest in presenting the products and what they're meant to do. But it doesn't mean you can't share this research with your customers. It doesn't mean that you can't pass it along when they say, well, why should I drink aloe? Well, has aloe ever been studied? Is it safe? Absolutely it is. And let me send you a paper that will show you exactly how. These are the ways that this paper can be valuably used to add legitimacy and trust into your business as you speak with your customers. Is that exciting? I hope, as Gary mentioned, everybody took some great notes. Dr. Hayes shared some fantastic information, not only about this paper, but about iVision as well. And I know that the executive team, Rex, everybody's really excited about this. It's very unique in our industry. There aren't other MLMs out that have papers about their key ingredients and their key products that are published in such reputable medical journals as this. It's something I hope you all feel very proud of. I certainly know that we do. Now, I'd like to switch topics for just a few minutes and talk to you a little bit about some marketing and sales strategies to help you grow your business. Yes? I heard there's some excitement over here. This is good. And I think the best way to think about marketing strategies, because we're all salespeople, but we're also all consumers. We buy products, we shop, we see advertising that appeals to us or doesn't. And so I like to kind of put it in terms that make sense to me to help share it with you. We've all gone into a store thinking, I need this. I'm going to buy this. I'm not going to buy anything else. This is what I need. And then you see this over here, and oh, there's that display of those things, and oh, maybe I'm not sure what I need or what I want anymore. Online, it's even worse. Frequently bought together, recommended. Because you like this, you're also going to like that. And as technology becomes more and more sophisticated, so does this advertising. Sometimes I feel like the ads that I'm shown online are showing me things I want before I even know that I want them. And I'm like, I do need that. You're right. I should buy that right now. Predictive shopping, or knowing what somebody wants because of something they've searched, or something that somebody else searched that also bought something that you've bought, is becoming such a driving factor in our business. But there's no reason that we can't apply these same strategies to what we do. These tactics, and they're becoming increasingly common, are called upselling and cross-selling. It's not terribly important to know the difference. I will explain them to you really briefly here today. But applying these tactics to your business can add considerable value, not only for you and your business, but even more importantly, to your customers. And we know that when we add value to our customers, when we seem to be a partner to them rather than a salesperson, they come back. They're loyal to us. They like the things that we offer. They see how we can help them look better and feel better. So let's go back to our Apple Store example. I walk in because I know I want an iPhone X. I've done the research. I've done the reading. This is the product for me. Oh, but there's a new iPhone. I don't know if I need it. So the salesperson's talking to me, asking, what do I use my phone for? Do I use a lot of apps? Do I take photos? I do. I take a lot of photos of my phone. Well, after discussing and understanding my needs, the salesperson recommends, I don't actually want an iPhone X. I need a brand new iPhone 11. And the reason for that is the upgraded camera, some of the other features. And I think he's right. So I buy the iPhone 11. And everybody kind of wins here because I get a product that's better suited to me. I have a better experience. The salesperson wins because he's made a sale. The company wins because that sale is a higher dollar value. This is what we would call an upsell. I came in for one thing. The customer met my needs with something else. It's a higher dollar value. It is an upsell. Now let's say we're continuing our conversation, and he says, yeah, but you need a case. Maybe some earbuds or a charger. This is what we would call a cross-sell. Other things to add to a purchase that can add additional value to the customer. There's probably one example of cross-selling that is best known throughout the world, overcomes any cultural boundaries or barriers, and that would be the classic McDonald's, would you like fries with that? I'm hearing laughter, but everybody knows this phrase. No matter what language you speak or where you live, we all have a McDonald's. We've probably all been asked this question, and many of us have probably said yes. The reason for this is because McDonald's knows that nothing pairs better with a delicious hamburger than French fries. And they've made a $20 billion business that serves 68 million people a day throughout the world. But it's not just as easy as thinking about the question and whether it's a yes or a no. Let's actually look at the money that's associated with that. Right now, today, in America, you can buy a hamburger at McDonald's for $3.79. If you add just a small fry, not even a medium or a large, no drink, you're adding $1.29 to that purchase, which ends up being a 32% increase to that sale. In fact, statistics and marketing research shows us that upselling can add 10 to 30% of revenue to an order simply by asking the question and providing a little bit of information about the benefit that it will have to the customer. And this is true across industries. And it certainly is true in the vitamin and supplement industry. So let's take a look at an example in our business. To do this, we looked at your businesses. And we pulled 10 businesses randomly of the people that are in the room, and we averaged out retail customer orders, preferred or novice customer orders, and assistant supervisors who had not sponsored somebody, and were doing less than 2 case credits a month. The reason that we included those people is because at this point, without fully unlocking the benefits of the marketing plan, they're not active. They're consumers. They love the products. They get a great discount, but they're using the products most likely for personal use as they're starting to build a business. And in looking at this, we averaged these 10 together, and the average of those 10 Eagles sitting in the room today, there were 13 orders in that group of people, on average, which was a 8 case credit total, 0.633 average per order, which in the US is about equal to an F15. So let's use F15 as an example for a minute. Let's say that this customer bought an F15. They're probably looking to lose weight, look better, feel better, start some sort of fitness or transformation journey. So if I understand their needs and I can add some value to them, I might add on a Forever Lean. It's a great product that would complement what they're doing, help that transformation along the way. And in doing that, I add 0.167 case credits to their order, which is an increase of 27%. Now, that's just one of those customers. Again, the average of these 10 ego managers was 13. We know that not every single person is going to want to add product or needs to add product. They may come to you with one need. You meet that need. They don't want anything else, and that's fine. But imagine if just a quarter of your consumers wanted to add one of these products. Just a quarter of your consumers added something on, and the growth that you could have in your productivity and your case credits as a result. You could see that that could quickly add up, especially as you share these strategies and this logic with others in your team. But this isn't just something that we think would work in theory or we know we want to recommend. We actually ran a test in our customer care team in North America last summer. And this was right after we introduced our brand new Forever Active Pro B. It wasn't exactly the idea of pairing it to somebody's needs because we didn't necessarily have that time or ability when we were taking phone calls from customers. But we did prepare our customer care team with just this simple question. Are they ordering one of our drinking gels? If yes, did you know that aloe is a prebiotic? It's the food that probiotics eat, and these two products together have even more powerful results. Would you like to add one to your order today? In addition to that, of course, we talked about the benefits of the product and the 6 strains of good bacteria that are in there. And just from this kind of suggestive cross-selling, we were able to increase through our customer care channel the unit sales from 374 to 507, which was a 36% increase just from asking the question and providing a little bit of information. Now, the reason that this worked well is because it was provided with a service mentality. Upselling and cross-selling strategies don't work at all and actually can backfire if you don't have a service mentality. If your goal is not to add value to your customer and help them to meet their health and wellness needs, to be a partner in that, they will see that you are trying to sell to them. And again, if we remember what it's like to be customers, we don't like to be sold to. I don't like it when a company tells me that I need or want something that I know I don't need or want. It can make me less likely to purchase. But if a company can add value to me, share things that will actually make my life better, easier, healthier, happier, I am not only more likely to make that purchase, but I'm more likely to come back and purchase again and again and again. Synergistic solutions, which are products that work together for even more benefit, build trust. They create a want in the customer, and they create a deep relationship that will increase their lifetime value. In fact, a recent study of 60,000 consumers globally found that 73% of customers have chosen, recommended, or paid more for a brand that provides a personalized experience, a brand that takes the time to understand their needs and meet them. They also found that the more a salesperson listened to a customer's needs, the more likely they were to convert a sale. This particular study found that they were 5 times more likely to complete that sale when they felt that their needs were being listened to and met. And I think the most important part is that 93% of customers were likely to make a repeat purchase with companies that met their needs. So, would you like to learn a little bit more about how we can use our products to upsell, cross-sell, add some value to our customers and also to our business?